All right, welcome. We are live. This is Of Mouse and Man. I am Drew. My man Patches is buried in a pile of blankets, as he often is. Hopefully, he will come and say hi to us at some point. But this is episode 3 of our playthrough of Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Hope you can join us. Please like, subscribe if you would. I'd appreciate it. Follow along. Hang out with us. We really enjoy having you here and looking forward to a good session. So I'm going to take a moment and get situated here and we will be off. Having fun with this game. I do have now the DLC for the first game that I did not have prior to starting this. So we might go back to that when we're done with this. But first things first. Bully McGuire, welcome in. How are you? What's for dinner? Got my Soul Spirit jersey on tonight. Joe from Soul. I'm going to see if I can turn around and show you the back. Can you see that? The Spirit jersey. Not so easy to show off, just front facing only. You know, it's sort of a rare top that is, I guess it's not that rare for a shirt to have its most of its graphics on the back. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Let's see. I like it though. I got a really good deal on this bad boy from eBay, brand new. It's like $30, I think, when the Spirit jerseys are typically 80 plus. I have not yet bought a full price Spirit jersey. It's a tough sell for me at $80. I mean, these are a lot of fun, but they're essentially just t-shirts, and it's not even like the best material. So I don't know, it's hard to justify, but anyway, eating a double cheeseburger, man, the perks of being a married man, huh? Among other things. Double cheeseburger. What, you got any, is there any little pink in the cheeseburger? We talked about steaks. Mr. Donuts, Coke and Jack. Wait a minute. A beer and a Coke and Jack? Sounds like a fun night. Mr. Donuts, you guys are snacking, eating hard tonight. I like it. Welcome, Oak. Little pink, that's how I like it. I don't know if we have Mr. Donuts around here. What kind of donuts? Coke and Jack is a good combo, yeah. I like it. I actually like more than a mixed. It is a classic mixed drink. But I would say, like, personally, I enjoy drinking straight whiskey and chasing it with Coke more than mixing it together. That's just my preference. Although I do like a cocktail. Like, I mean, I like whiskey cocktails. I just Pon de Ring. Never even heard of that. Took me a while to understand why they're called donut holes when they don't have holes, but it's obviously because it's supposed to be the part that is from the hole section in a regular donut. They make a joke about that in the very good movie Red Rocket, which is the previous movie by the director that just won the Academy Award for Anora. Boreal, welcome.
No one's here. Could look around some.
Do you guys know about Mr. Donuts? I've never heard of it. And it's funny you mentioned donut. Well, I guess it's not funny because what I was just saying about Red Rocket is related to Donuts, which is related to that director who has done multiple movies featuring donut shops prominently. Glazed donut, that would be my favorite as well. What am I even doing in here?
Cables look important. Probably worth following.
Gotta remember my controls here. Krispy Kreme. I wonder where Krispy Kreme rank. They've got to be in the top 3 of top donut chains. I mean, not sure whether they beat out Dunkin' in terms of sales, but they got to be up there.
Powering the generators that could turn on Finn's rig.
Spidey sense.
I bet my suit could find the generators. That's one. Need to power the others. So why do you think I should tell Finn I'm Spider-Man? Don't you think she might react badly?
Let's make a pros and cons list. Pro, she's your best friend. Besides me.
Con, she's a tinkerer.
What's up, boyo? Long time no see. Not that long, but good to see you. How's your night going? We're talking donuts. What's your favorite?
Don't tell anyone who you are.
Oh, Matt's got opinions.
She knows it's you she's fighting.
I'm not sure I
Tinkerer thing.
can remember which I like more at this point. It's been a while. Did you? Yeah, because I'm just getting into it and realizing that it's not the simplest thing I've yet done in this game. Krispy Kreme. Where's the nearest Krispy Kreme? I gotta look. Kind of far. Maybe I'm in Dunkin' territory. I know there's a couple Dunkins around. And on Christmas Eve, Mr. Duncan brings all the money in the cash register to the poor children. Points to whoever whoever has any idea what movie I was just referencing there.
All right, that's 2. Hope this is a good idea.
What's the worst that could happen?
On Christmas Eve, Mr. Duncan, he just takes the money in the cash register and brings it down to the children's home.
Finn's working on destabilizing the new form gradually, making it reactive but not explosive on contact.
It's the guy who owns the toy store in Home Alone 2 is who I'm trying to impersonate. Yeah, bully, you know. Good one. You win. Glazed donut is really, really tough to beat. But there's some, chocolate covered donuts and things that are obviously
I haven't looked backstage.
ridiculously good as well. They're a little more hit or miss for me, though. A glazed donut is not only delicious, but it's like pretty reliable. And give me that glazed donut with a nice cold glass of
There's a
milk.
generator back here, but these backdrops are
Heaven.
away.
Don't theaters usually have pulleys or something to move those?
Those gears look webbable.
Ah, excellent choice. The turtle dove. You mean I can have two? Well, you just give one to your friend so you never forget each other. Losing my mind with the Mr. Duncan impersonations. Pink frosted sprinkled, yeah. Isn't that Homer Simpson's favorite? Oh, wow. That's a curveball with the jelly raspberry filling. That wouldn't be my choice, but that's interesting. I'm not really a jelly guy. I like a cream filling or just a straight up chocolate covered one. A lot of good ways to, you know, good ways to make a donut, but as we were saying, hard to beat the classic glazed. There's many ways to skin a cat, and there's many ways to make a donut. I think I like the idea of saying many ways to make a donut instead of skinning a cat. Like, what sick fuck made up that phrase? Like, who is skinning cats? Yeah, custard is good for me, but like, if it starts getting in the like lemony area, I like it less. I'm not a big lemon custard guy, but like regular custard, pretty good. Later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see ya. Reek. He's off to the donut store. Donuts are dangerous too because I don't know, they just go down so easy sometimes, and it just things can really get out of hand if you're not careful.
A new mask? Shield? Soon as I find a way around the underground's weapons, she comes up with something new.
It's been a while, man. But add it to the list of things we've talked about that I really need to. I'm really craving now, like the ice cream cake, which I still, you know, I'm waiting to enjoy. But donuts, I have not had in a long time either. I did have some campfire donut holes earlier or last, late last year, so that was nice. just, just carry a few spare donuts anytime you decide you're gonna speed, just in case. I think a lot of people who have like those police flag stickers on their car and stuff like are often, I don't know if they really are trying to support the police as much as they are trying to give themselves leniency in the event they get pulled over. But that's a cynical that might be a cynical outlook. cynical theory. Fire a tether web at the generator and then hold holodrone. It's not bad. I wonder if there might be some cops who got mad at you for thinking that a donut, like if you could bribe him with a donut and coffee, like he's just a dumb cop that, and all cops like donuts and coffee. But it is known to be their, it is a stereotype for a reason. I think, I don't know. Maybe the ones in like, is it just, do you just work a lot? Like, I wonder, like, if you're a police officer in a, affluent and or low crime area, like, do you just simply work a lot less and have a much better, less dangerous job and thus more time for donuts? It's their weakness. Many a criminal has escaped just by dropping a box of donuts that slows the cops down enough so that they get away. What am I missing here? Hold L2 to aim and press R1. And then at the relay node. The generator and then the relay node. They all do. It's part of the test to become a police officer. They ask you what your favorite donut is. And if you don't have one, you're immediately out of the academy. Sorry, sir, you don't have what it takes to be a police officer, apparently. Oh my god, what is the deal here? Because you're too sweet. This is making me angry. What? It said I have to... Oh, and rapidly... Wait. To web up the gear? Use the gear to adjust... Oh. What is it? Does that... I'm starting to see what Boyo was talking about having a long time, taking a long time for this part.
No good. Nice. Clear line of sight to the generator. All right, backdrops are clear, but I still need to connect the generator.
Yeah, I assumed you did. It's definitely the best Spider-Man costume, I think, for messing with generators. You have to shoot a web to the generator and it connects to the thing in the middle. The thing I'm looking at is the generator, isn't it? Shoot. And it is in the middle. I thought I had to connect. Find the power sources and connect them to the central container.
Can't make a direct connection. Might be able to use that relay node to run a daisy chain.
A daisy chain from the relay node. Relay node?
3 down. 1 to go.
Think I might be getting the hang of it.
That sounds promising. Gotta check that supercomputer.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was connecting. I thought I was just like destroying those larger sub generators or whatever up there, like that thing up there. I thought I had punched that and then was done with it. But apparently I had to connect it to that.
All right, what are you up to, Finn? Finn's pumping energy into the new
Did
form.
it, yeah.
Maybe
Thankfully.
unstable like my venom did.
Which exploded the bridge. So, what? Does she want to blow up the theater?
Not the theater. Roxxon Plaza.
Whoa, what? That's... how could she...
It's not open yet, so there'll be no casualties. But I can't let her do this. I'm taking the new form. Come on!
You should ask the electrician, or maybe look into it for your new house. Replace the wires with spiderweb connections.
Just to put it out there, what if Finn's right? And this is the best way to beat Roxxon?
Finn's not just talking about throwing a rock through a window. She wants to blow up a building on my block. If any part
Oh
of her
wow,
plan
this
goes
place
wrong,
filled up
people will
quickly.
get hurt. I can't let her take that chance.
You're right. Let's get that new form out of here.
There was some, so there's the holograph. Or there's the invisible mode. I gotta get my stealth techniques straight here. Not wearing his black and red suit. I can't remember, I changed into this one at some point during the last session, and it really works, I think, for the circumstance of messing with a generator. It just feels like a messing with a generator kind of outfit. We'll maybe change it when we get out of this this zone.
Easier than I thought.
Wish we had this gear for that fight against the Maggia last year.
I do. In the heat of battle here, I'm forgetting how to use it. Okay. I'm also forgetting what D-pad button is heal. Okay, down. D down, or directional down is heal, and directional right is invisibility.
You guys take a turn.
The cardboard box didn't do much damage to that guy. A live-action Miles Morales with Tom Holland? Well, Tom Holland is Peter Parker, right? Who would play Miles Morales? They've definitely done Miles. You know, Miles has certainly gotten his attention in the Spider-Verse movies, which are hard to top, honestly. They're so interesting and good. They might be my favorite Spider-Man movies, period. But it would be cool to see a live-action one. Man, these swinging these cardboard boxes at him is kind of a bust. Oh, you did? Did you like it? I've heard very mixed things, mostly negative, but I still kind of want to see it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people who like it say that it doesn't deserve the hate. So I'm curious to see it. How many? What is this? The third Captain America movie? Good God, I'm getting worked. Okay, never mind. Invisibility is a different button.
Easier than I thought.
Do it, Oak. Start the day off fresh.
Alyssa, you there? Alyssa? Someone check in on her. I'll check. I've got it. Hesitate. Take that.
What happened to Steve Rogers? Did he die? I guess I'll request a spoiler here.
Actually, you take this.
Don't hesitate.
Oh, there's a... I didn't realize there was a show.
It looks so peaceful knocked out.
There's a ridiculous amount of somewhat intriguing shows I need to watch on Disney Plus, especially the Star Wars ones.
Lost them. For Spider-Man.
It's much easier, I feel like, when I'm dating somebody to get into shows. I don't know, it's just like a thing to do together. But on my own, I often lack the focus, or at best, I will be... There's very few shows that can absorb my attention enough to make me focus on it at home. After Endgame, he time traveled. Okay, spoiler alert to anybody else listening. After Endgame, he time traveled, or I guess you're reading too. He traveled back into the past to return the Infinity Stones, and he came back. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Dang, I gotta catch that guy off guard. He's a pain.
Even Spider-Man's not ready for this.
And Falcon decided he'd rather be Captain America than Falcon.
Venom tears it apart. Good. Keep doing that.
The real Spider-Man wouldn't need to hide. Burn. I do look like a knockoff Spider-Man with this outfit on.
Danny, how's it looking? Danny's comms out. Someone go check. Okay, I'm on it.
Who told him we were here?
Keep him away from the ring. What the heck?
This place is like tailor-made for. They've done a good job of creating a lot of environments in this game where it's just like tons and tons of points for Spider-Man to dart between.
Can't let you take that.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Seriously?
I just want to talk. Finn! Tinkerer! Stop!
So you can steal my newborn? Not a chance in hell!
Thought you said newborn. I was like, wait, did I miss some news?
What's happening?
She grabbed the new form. I'm chasing her across Manhattan.
Crap. Okay. How are you
Capture. Step 2, I'll get back to you. Oh, move.
Back off!
I just want to talk. Fist, Tinkerer, stop.
So you can steal my new form? Not a chance in hell!
Hey, Genki, ran into Finn.
What's happening?
She grabbed the new form. I'm chasing her across Manhattan.
Okay.
The damage that is being wrought here to the city is just
Step 2, I'll get back to you.
incalculable. And also not uncommon for this guy.
Back off!
What the hell? Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm going as fast as I can. I do not love the chases. Luckily, they haven't been like too obnoxious so far, but this one is
I just want to talk.
hopefully not as annoying as it seems.
So you can steal my new form? Not a chance in hell!
Hey, Genki, ran into Finn.
What's happening?
She grabbed the new form. I'm chasing her across Manhattan.
Like,
Okay. How are you gonna stop her?
Step 1, catch her. Step 2, I'll get back to you. Oh, move.
Back off!
the hell am I supposed to do? I can't, like... Yeah, I spent some time near the Avengers Tower earlier, which is pretty cool. But right now, I'm just like trying to figure this shit out. Like, what the hell? You land on top of that silo or whatever, and then she's gone.
I want to talk.
I don't know how to like keep up with her.
Tinkerer, stop.
So you can steal my new form? Not a chance in hell!
Hey, Genki, ran into Finn.
What's happening?
She grabbed the new form. I'm chasing her across Manhattan.
I really this
How are you gonna stop her?
Step 1, catch her.
not a
Step
fan of
2,
this right now.
I'll get back to you. Oh, move.
Back off! This is between me and Rock.
That is such bullshit.
I just want to talk. Finn, Tinkerer, stop.
So you can steal my new form? Not a chance in hell!
Hey, Genki, ran into Finn.
What's happening?
Ugh,
She
there's
grabbed
so
the new
there
form.
seems to be such
I'm chasing her across Manhattan.
Okay. How are you gonna stop her?
Step 1.
little margin for error, and it's so easy to just
I'll get back to you.
so difficult to be precise with this. Oh my god, she's gone.
Oh, move.
Back off! This is between me and Roxxon!
Alright, well this is farther than I've made yet. Whew. I was able to avoid landing on that part that kept slowing me down.
How about you stop being so flingy? Well, she's not tired yet.
More. Was hoping that would be it.
It is not going well.
Where are you?
I don't know. I'm dodging explosions. I need a new strategy. Gonna do what you said.
Tell her the truth?
Yeah, as soon as I catch her. Tinkerer, I gotta tell you something. Slow down. Do you think I'm stupid? You want to hear this. I promise. Step off, Spider-Man.
I'm your buddy. Don't you know? Woo!
Oh crap! Not good, not good. Hope the ship's okay.
Wah, wah. Sonic, welcome. Glad to hear you're enjoying it. I'm appreciate that. I'm mostly enjoying it. This part's a little hard, but enjoying it overall for sure.
Oh crap! Not good, not good. Hope the ship's okay. I said step off. Why does she invent step wheels?
Literally just ran directly into it. This looked like a nice time to take a dip.
Give me one good reason not to end you.
My mom would be very upset.
Oh! Huh?
Can we just...
You two on the roof! Freeze!
That could have gone better. Think she cracked a rib. Or 3.
Hey, how'd it go with Finn?
Not great. You still at my place?
I'm actually at home. My parents get back next week, so I thought I'd clean. But I can come back.
Nah, it's okay. I'll call...
I'm gonna change my suit midair. Peter told him not to reveal your identity. Not sure I understand, but no spoilers.
See you later. Now what? Hey, Uncle Aaron. I need some advice.
About what exactly?
Just everything. Are you free?
I can wrap up what I'm doing. Call you in a few.
Thanks, man. Talk to you soon. I have no idea where Finn is. Or the new form. Guess I should kill some time till Uncle Aaron's free.
Yeah, I saw that whole interaction, but oh, Peter told him not to, and then he just did. I see what you're saying.
Hey, my buds, my dudes.
Danica.
As if New York wasn't exciting enough during the holidays, there is now a tropical storm / hurricane creeping its way up the coast. Oh yeah, just like that movie where the boat gets flipped over by a big wave, you know? Oh, sorry, spoilers. Anyway, if this storm hits, a lot of people are gonna need help. So now's a great time to donate to your local shelter.
Man, he's doing this in New York in December. This has got to be chilly.
You get one free report per year, so be responsible. Goodbye.
Excuse me, the crime seems to be around the corner.
Wait till they see. Yeah. Hey! No hacking helicopters! Hey, watch it! Spider-Man coming through.
Where are the criminals? Rockefeller Center? Ooh. Standing by as the crime takes place because you got distracted by a Christmas tree.
I'll be there. Whoa! What am I gonna do?
Yeah, it looks frigid.
Am I talking to her again?
What is happening here? Apparently there's criminals all around me and I can't find any of them. Are they upstairs?
No. She knows I lied to her now. She won't
Aha.
see me.
Oh, she took out her friend. Yeah, I like that it's Christmas themed. I wish I had known better, known that. I would have planned to get to this game during the Christmas season. That would have been festive.
That's one. I don't think it brought the hack down.
We are flirting with spring now. It's exciting times. Thanos, welcome back. Good to see you. How you been? Spider-Man 2? No, I don't have a PS5, so until I get access to one. Oh yeah, well they do have it on PC, don't they? But I also don't probably have a PS or a PC that is capable of playing that. In fact, I know I do not. Good, man. Just enjoying this game. Did we chat before on was it a Spider-Man stream that I saw you here? I remember you. I just can't remember what we were streaming the last time. But yeah, this is a fun game. I would definitely like to play, if and when I get a PC that is up to the task, I definitely would like to play that game. I do have to figure out how to make the PC streaming work for me. I have a couple other PC games I've wanted to stream but haven't been able to because I just can't figure out how to make it work right with OBS. I'm sure it's something simple. Indiana Jones. Yes. I missed that game already. Have you been playing anything lately? Oh yeah, Oak is the guy who knows about this stuff. I think I forgot to hit a panel on the other Um,
Transmitter.
yeah, I'm not ready to invest in a gaming quality PC. Yeah, Matt, I did beat Indiana Jones. I didn't do like any side quests, so I'd like to go back and do that whether on stream or off. But there is going to be DLC for that game that I will stream for sure when it comes out. How do you rank Resident Evil 8 compared to the some of the other recent games? I have that one and 7 and the 4 I need to just catch up on Resident Evil because I got pretty far in the Resident Evil 2 remake and then fell off. And I have barely started Resident Evil 4 remake and I have not played 7 or 8. But I'm curious about all of them. They all look good. Also the Resident Evil 3 remake. It's called, it's not out yet, but it's called The Circle of Giants, I think. Four, yeah, I think a lot of people would agree with you on that. They've been really doing a good job with those games. There was really only like 5 and 6 were kind of not as beloved, but like basically outside that, all the games have been really highly reviewed.
Mr. Krieger, you've been out promoting the benefits of
I have heard mixed things about 7.
the first of which is set to open in Harlem soon. Yet, you've had some
I definitely beat Resident Evil 4 when it came out on GameCube way back when. That was like epically awesome on GameCube. And I've started the remake, but and it's obviously like amazing, the remake, but it is, I haven't gotten hooked on it yet, and it's hard to recapture the magic of that initial experience with that game on GameCube. Last of Us is an amazing game.
Our new form reactors will make this a better city, a better home.
Yeah, I like the graphics in this game.
But I guess some people just have a hard time with change.
Let me give you some advice. One highly successful man to another. You know what I like to say to my critics? You and the horse you rode in on.
Well, okay,
Your critics ride horses.
Your conviction. You're a man who's not afraid to pay a fine in order to.
His critics only ride horses. I didn't even know I guess I didn't even think about the fact that it would have been probably in the works, Resident Evil 9. That's exciting. I can't keep up.
All right, Miles. Spill it.
I need to just give in to the darkness and just have a Resident Evil marathon binge
A lot, you know?
period of gaming.
17. You're stressed. And you're a superhero.
Jameson definitely seems like a guy who would curse.
You still making beats?
And not much since I
A
started
lot.
this.
Work-life balance, kid. Most important thing. Here. Little project your dad and I started back in the day. Our mixtape. Had rhymes ready and everything.
How come I
Coming
never
in
heard of
2025,
Never
wow.
finished. We sample street noise around
Is there a theme we know about already?
But your dad had the masters. And after things went bad between us. But you can finish what we couldn't.
Like the 8 was the village, and then
Yeah.
I don't know, 9 or 7 had the thing with the dad and the daughter.
That up. I'll walk you through it. I'll set up holograms to guide you. Scan the source.
Holograms, huh? You stealing my moves?
This was in my playbook before you even born, young blood.
They are prolific with those games. It seems like they made the remakes really quickly, like in quick
Scan the
succession.
holograms and it'll unlock files on that drive I gave you. Hope
which sound you're looking for. Now try and find the original sound and grab a clean sample. Not a match, though. Keep looking. Try moving in a little closer.
His uncle being a villain? I guess I knew that from the movies, but his uncle seems like he, there's a reason his parents didn't want him around.
Don't think that's right.
And yeah, Robert, I am not a fan of the current president. I'm pretty upset about a lot of it. I apologize to you on behalf of similar-minded Americans. It's going to hurt us too, so. Yeah, old man Trump. It's just a consistent bummer. Scary, angering, all at the same time, and every day, nonstop. It's just he can't just do the job without breaking everything.
Should keep looking.
Hey, I mean, even if a bunch of Trump people were here, I got to be able to, say how I feel. Don't need to attack people about their beliefs, but I don't think we should be everybody's so scared to even talk about it because it's so charged these days. Back up.
But not quite what we're looking
I don't really even understand what I'm doing. I wasn't listening. Yeah, rich people are a big factor in all of this. Source blocked. The sampler on the right of the screen indicates when you're in the correct range. Do I get on the poles and...
You ask me? It's the bell that stands out. Keep your ears up for that kind of ringing. There you go. Yeah, that's it.
Have I played on a PC before, like any game? I've never been much of a PC gamer. I would have to have it set up. I would want it set up with a TV so I could play on the TV if I wanted to. I don't have a good desk setup.
Not now. Hey, get something you like?
Have none what,
Really
Oak?
unique dynamics.
See, old man still knows his stuff.
And you were right about clearing my head too. I know what to do about Finn. I gotta see her. Try to talk her out of all this.
In person? Where?
Trinity Church tomorrow night. Why so interested?
Because you got a target on your back the size of Jersey.
You don't have to protect me.
Someone should.
Motivation or
You said you
PC
never
drives?
tape because of how things went bad between you and Dad. What actually happened between you two?
It was complicated. We were too similar and too different.
Yeah, it's a whole. I'm almost scared to enter that world of PC gaming because of how high end it can get. Like, it's not just as simple as choosing between an Xbox and a PlayStation and just being happy with whatever you choose. Like, it's like, oh, could I get more power by configuring it this way, or and it seems like there's a lot more you could put into it. Obviously, you could get more out of it in terms of performance than you can with you suffer. It's like high risk, high reward. I like sort of the ignorance of not even realizing how much better the games can perform on like a high-end gaming PC. Like, if I don't know, I won't be tempted. I'll just be happy in console land.
Who doesn't love an ohm meter? Nobody. That's who. Glad my gear survived the move. Wish you were still here, Rick. Me and Finn could definitely use your advice. Things were a lot simpler back then. Mom? Genki? Anyone home?
I don't remember his hair. Oh, I remember it. I remember his Spider-Man 2
I
hair.
think that's a well out of protest back in the day.
Yeah, saving for a gaming PC, it probably does get expensive pretty quick. And then it probably is hard to even, you have to probably upgrade a lot if you want to keep it totally up to date. I bet it requires more tinkering more often than consoles, which only refresh, every 7 years or something.
Bridge attack didn't slow Mom down at all. I'm not careful. Genki's gonna turn into Mom's sidekick.
Yo, dude, helping your mom with social media, it's gonna be lit.
Kinda nice to have the apartment to myself.
Well, then you gotta pay even more for the people to assemble it. Like, I guess you probably save money if on the labor if you just do it yourself and get the components, which I'm sure isn't easier said than done. But it's just another way to jack up the cost on your PC gaming rig.
A little music would be nice.
But my thing, like, even more than the, like I said, even more than the complexity of assembling a good setup, I would be wanting to play on the TV. And I know you can, but you'd have to set up your tower and all of that by the TV. I'm sure it's not so hard, but I feel like most people I see that are PC gamers are always doing it at like a desk in front of a monitor. And then they're trying to use the point, they like the mouse, the point and click on a lot of things, which I don't know how I feel about. I might get used to. I'm sure it's really good for certain games. How do I have to search through these?
Gotta ask Uncle Aaron where he got this.
Merry Christmas, baby. Taking that one. Yeah, I want it more in like a living room setup. Favorite music record? That's a good question. There are a lot of records that I consider like all-time classics. Like, and I really love the the format of the album when a artist makes a great album that has a like consistent vibe and very few skippable tracks. I feel like that's a great thing. Like, there's less and less of that, it seems, now these days because people's attention spans are shorter and you get things more in bite-sized format. But yeah, all that to say, one of my favorite records, was Eric Clapton's acoustic Unplugged album. I was always like a huge Eric Clapton fan and saw him. I've seen him like 7 times in concert over the years, most recently in 2017. I really like David Bowie. He has Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars is like an all-time classic album of his. I know I'm forgetting things, but I would probably say the Clapton one. How about you? You're a rap guy, yeah?
Hello, friends. This is the day
Yes, I'm looking. It's supposed to get warmer here in the next couple days, which means I can take walks, hopefully, with Mr. Patch. Right, bud?
Let me ask you something, Danny.
We miss our regular walks.
About what you're inciting? About your journalistic integrity?
more than some.
Right, Patch?
Your campaign
He's looking at me. He just popped his head up out of the
to an actual journalist.
out of his bed over there. He's got a huge pile of blankets. He's chilling in. Barrier of blankets.
Who keeps causing problems in Harlem.
YouTube and Apple Music. I got hooked on Spotify a long time ago and have never like canceled it. And all my playlists, it would be like hard to switch, but I know all of the different streaming services are pretty competitive these days.
All right. Time to call Finn. Hope she answers.
Amazon Music, I think, is pretty good too,
Spider-Man.
Finn. Hey.
which is one I think I have because of Prime, but I've like never used it once. I think I also have YouTube Music. I need to listen to more music. I was always a music person, but it's been a while since I was really regularly listening to music. Favorite records, Snoop Dogg and Dre. Oh man, I was just revisiting the early Eminem songs, like Forgot About Dre. That's like so good. And Dre just, himself, so good. I always thought Eminem was as a guy who really likes like blues music, was always my favorite. And like it's not really a white person genre of music traditionally, but like so it's always cool and like when there's like it's like a black country artist, like a white blues musician is interesting, or a white rapper, and so Eminem like in that way is really interesting for how like undeniably talented he was. So like even any bias against him being like a white kid like wasn't enough to like people were like, oh, okay, like this guy is like really, really good.
Hi, Spider-Man.
It would be easy for like the the Jay-Z's and stuff to be like, no, like Eminem's like whatever, it's not the real deal.
So I can make this right. Please.
You like the early rap, huh?
Church. No more lies, I promise.
If you're screwing with me, fine. I'll see you there.
At least she's willing to meet. Okay, Trinity Church.
My house
Let's
is
go.
over here. Nowadays, everybody want to talk. They got something to say, but if it comes out, they move the lips. It's too much gibberish. What the fuck about that? I can never get that part right. I don't know what he's saying. Forgot about Dre. I used to like Welcome to Detroit by Eminem and D12 a lot. I've had rap phases. I was really into Lil Wayne in college. I was also had a Kanye phase before he started wearing before he like went off the reservation, went crazy, and became like an obviously sort of horrible person. It's hard to I never thought he was like the best human being, but I didn't think he was like a guy who wears swastikas around. I did know that Eminem was from Detroit, and that's pretty cool as well. Like I always liked him for that reason too. You know, being from here myself. There's a good amount of like Detroit has a really good musical legacy. A lot of, you know, you've got the Motown stuff, you've got Eminem, and you've got a lot of people. Jack White. Jack White is kind of a legend. Big fan of the White Stripes and Jack White. A lot of other things. Motown is just Motown. I am in love with. I mean,
which is scheduled for demolition in the new year, has been taken over by squatters. And isn't it just perfect karma that this garish monument to the ego of a guy who always felt he was above the law has been overrun by a bunch of freeloading bums? Next thing you know, Spider turned the joint into his personal headquarters. So how does it feel to be hoisted on your own petard, Wilson? No, Jared.
I used to have a pretty substantial, I mean, not substantial, but like a collection of CDs that I was proud of. And then CDs, you know, and then you got the iPod, and those were kind of like not necessary anymore. So you had to like, I remember transferring all of them to digital format. And then when Spotify and stuff came on the scene, it was like game over. Yeah, Jameson sucks. I had the CD towers in my room. And also I had a CD folder, like sleeve book thing that zipped up. A lot of people had those. And then of course the CD player, the portable CD player, plus I had the like big stereo setup in my room with the 5-disc changer. That was the shit. That was one of my prized teenage possessions for sure. Before that, I used to have use the Walkmans with the cassette tapes. Oh, you like theme music from stuff? I get that. There's a lot of good stuff. Yeah, Jameson does not chill things out in a world where people need to chill out. What's this?
Gonna be cleaning up escaped convicts for a minute, methinks.
Methinks? I really like this. Speaking of music, I really like this movie. Soul I gotta watch that again. It's a cool theme as a Pixar movie, like just the whole premise and the whole set of characters. But like the whole afterlife stuff and the astral traveling and all of that is just like mystical and fascinating to me. It's like, and it's interesting, like on sort of a deeper level. But yeah, I gotta watch that movie again. Fight people, traffic's bad in the game? I haven't noticed. Oh, what's going on over here? This is interesting, like as a Christmas themed game. I feel like, I mean, there's definitely a lot of Christmas themed games, but like more explicitly so. Like this game is like sort of a just in the setting. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Like there's Christmas movies, but not a lot of like Christmas themed games. So yeah, just chilling, just eating their popcorn, watching the show. You should watch it, Oak. It's a pretty cool movie. I think they're coming out with a new Elio is Pixar's new movie that's coming out about some type of space boy, I think. Oh, wow. Not a very stealth landing there.
Hey, Miles. Remember when I said I knew someone who's looking into the underground? She's on the line.
They like only, I guess it's not, they don't only call me when I'm busy.
Spider-Man? I'm Danica Hart.
Spirited Away is one of my favorites. Yeah, I remember seeing that when it came out in 2004 at the movies. I've always been a movie guy, so I was, even when I was younger, I was trying to go to the movies all the time, and I still do. But I remember seeing Spirited Away. I think it was 2004 in the movies. That was a good year. They also had Lost in Translation that year, which is in my top 5 favorite movies ever for sure. Yeah, I will definitely watch Snow White, but I can't say that I'm like stoked about it. I just like I'm over these types of remakes.
I'm actually at one of their hideouts right now. Any advice?
You're a fan? Wow. Okay.
I did like, as we've talked about, I did like Mufasa though. I thought that was cool because it was like not just a straight up remake of a story we've seen before. It was like a new chapter in the story. So many of them. You really liked Moana 2? I gotta say I didn't love it, but I could definitely see how if you liked the, just the overall like Moana vibe, that you would enjoy it because you did get more of that. It just, for me, it just wasn't nearly as good as the first on like a story or a music level. So, but it's good to see more of it, like for sure. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad. I think it was a pretty big hit, actually. It's cool that we got that and Mufasa in such a short period of time. Oh my god. Gotta get away from these fools. So many of them. It's a true hive. Elements animations? Are you talking about Elemental? I was a big fan of Elemental. I know like it's not a perfect story or whatever, but like I just liked the whole, yeah, the animation was gorgeous, and I just really liked the whole kind of vibe. I liked the characters. I like the look of it a lot. The look of it really, I saw that movie a lot of times in the theater.
Is it Roxxon?
Nope. But good guess.
It's gonna take a while at this rate.
Hey, so I checked this location against local crime reports, and guess what? A while back, the Maggia and an unidentified group, obviously pre-Tinker Underground, got into a shootout.
Underground went after the Maggia? Like the crime families?
They wanted respect. Makes sense they tried to jump ahead by gunning for the ruling class.
Oh, you just like the elements? I gotcha. Gotta be careful. Cannot be hanging out around this cluster too long. This must be some really valuable turf that they're using so much manpower to protect here. Also, like the idea of this type of like rogue force operating with this much artillery just openly in the middle of a major city is a real failure of law enforcement. Like they're not even really hiding out here. Like someone's gotta tip the cops off to this situation. Bring in the National Guard or something. And it's not even easy to not easy to just snipe them because there's so many. Oh. Guess we're making some progress though. This guy's just hauling across the rooftop here. This is the boss, I think. Does anybody have a favorite Pixar movie? think mine still, as much, it's a hard choice because there's so many good ones, but I think I would have to say the original Toy Story. You like to talk to people, but you don't go out, you said. So I guess that's what a phone is for, huh? Yeah, I was just going to say my favorite Pixar, though, there's a lot of great ones, but Toy Story 1 is hard for me to beat. It also just hit me so hard at a age, like, when I was so ready for that type of thing, like, that it just, we used to literally put that tape in. It was a tape that we had. We had the VHS of that in the big plastic fold-out container that they used to put them in. But we used to just rewind the video immediately after watching it and just start the movie right over again.
Hey, question. Where'd the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man thing come from?
My mentor came up with it.
I like it. I mean, at first I thought it was kind of cornball, but now I like it.
Thanks?
So many thugs. Yeah, I know how that is. I mean, if you're out by yourself, it's like kind of socially, I mean, it's just unusual. Like, obviously sometimes you have chats with people that you run into for whatever reason, but it is normal to just only talk to whatever customer service people you deal with, which is interesting fact of life. Jeez, it seems... Man, they really like to move in a horde as well. It's like a battalion. The School of Fish. Oh, hello. Are they, I can't tell if I'm like actually reducing their numbers. Like there seems to be like just as many of them as there always were. And I've been just killing them for the last like half hour. How to make friends 101. It truly does take like a little extra, effort if you're going to try to like strike up conversations. I mean, it doesn't take that much. Like that's the thing. But everybody's reluctant to do it a lot of the time. Fear of rejection, I think, or just doing your own thing. Sometimes you're just busy and not trying to chat people up. But yes, how to make friends. I could take that class. I can definitely be a loner at times. I like to think of it as a maverick. Gotta get away. But seriously, I feel like I'm not getting major returns on my efforts here. Why are there still so many of them? Like it's one thing if there's a lot of them, but it's another thing if I'm not actually making progress. Yeah, relationships truly take work to maintain. Like, no matter if it's just, even just friendships aren't like automatic if you go too long without like keeping in touch. It's easy for them to just fade. Takes effort on, both ways. I need to be better at like putting in that effort. I get too like weird about like, oh, what if they don't want to talk to me and that kind of thing. But like usually it just becomes a self-limiting belief when people actually do want to talk to you. Like, I can be too sensitive to rejection. And these the things you, yeah, thanks. It would be, I don't know how much progress I actually am making, but it would be a shame to have to, I mean, I guess this is just a side quest as well, but I would hate to lose the progress that I've made, because I have killed a lot of people. Is this a rare one I can actually get? Oh, come on. Can actually get without triggering the rest of the group? Could it be that their numbers are actually starting to noticeably dwindle here? It can be hard. Emotional regulation can be hard. One fool left? Could it be?
There.
What?
Now to find the jammer. I should be able to track
Wow, that
the
was
with my suit.
that was the longest single battle I think I've ever done in this Spider-Man universe.
Wire runouts are a good place to start.
It's like 100 people I just fought.
There's a pulley over those crates.
Thank you. Yeah, and my reward is that I get to do another generator puzzle. That's a nice fact. Don't see any gears yet, bruh. I'm like scared to leave the area. Like these guys would all just respawn. But I feel like I need to. I am on the bottom floor. Don't understand. Yeah, when I follow it, it doesn't seem to take me to anything I can interact with. Like, what do I do with this? And what gears are they talking about? Follow the yellow brick road. Mobile, welcome. You have to try to find the gear to web and lock it in place. They say, did I hear them say something about it being behind crates? Maybe not those. Should be a crane to pull the box so you go under where the cords lead. Aha, my man.
Gotta stick it.
Thank you. Oh no. Can I not get under there? Oh, lock the gear in place. No.
As Pete would say, that's a bingo. Wow. It's a Magia trophy room. Found the jammer. Guess I can head out.
That's it? Why is the face still showing like I have something left? Whoa.
Crap! Hey, the way out's blocked.
Should I call someone? Like backup?
I'll figure it out. That old elevator could be my ticket out of here. Just need some juice. Poker chips. Definitely the old crime family style. Green's a little off on these bills.
Printing money?
Marcia never nailed down their counterfeiting
Oh, the
operation.
counterfeit operation. What do I connect this to? I keep forgetting to use this. The Venom Punch.
Cunning trap has failed. Hey, consider the jammer jammed.
Perfect. Now I'm just gonna give the police an anonymous tip, and boom! No more hideout.
Appreciate the help. Did you get what you needed?
Yep. I'm gonna dig some more into this turf war between the underground and the Maggia. Smells like a story.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to hearing the podcast.
Woo! The old Greenwich hideout.
Stop me if you've heard this before. Spider-Man chases villain through city. Millions of dollars of property damage follow. We're still tallying up the damage from Rhino's rampage. Then the bridge disaster. And now it seems the Junior Menace decided to go for the hat trick with his new frenemy, the Tinkerer. I say those two should get a room, preferably a prison cell, and hash out their differences in private, somewhere very, very far from New York. And I don't just mean Jersey. I'm talking Oregon or even Alaska. Maybe I could have one peaceful night at home watching the great Wakandan cook-off without getting interrupted.
Wakandan cook-off.
Being torn off the side of my building. Darn it, that...
We're clear.
You guys are not walking off with me today. Yeah, what now, Roxanne?
That was a hell of a way to tell me you're Spider-Man. What if I'd killed you?
You want me to feel bad because you almost killed me?
I want you to stop lying to me.
You've had some good tips
Let you
tonight.
go underground because I thought you understood.
I do understand. What Krieger did to Rick? Roxxon needs to pay. Not like this.
This is the only way I can beat him. I need you to look the other way. Please.
I can't. I made a promise.
So did I. Why'd you pick here?
Dad brought us to that concert. 7 choirs from 7 countries. Remember? Ghana was my favorite.
Yeah, you always have some pretty good tips
No, I'm pretty sure it was
when I get stuck in things.
Belize, Poland, Cuba.
South Korea, Thailand, Venezuela. You're right.
I usually am.
Usually. What?
It's a rhinoceros again. Ruh-roh.
Kinda sad and disappointed, but Krieger. Yeah. See, Miss Payson? Kinda knew she was gonna be a handful. You. I guess I was hoping that you and me would see eye to eye.
Where are we?
You're behind the curtain, bud. This is our most secure facility. And here the sausage gets made.
You're a real prick, you know that?
You know, when her brother and I were developing new form,
All you did was put your name on the patent. He said the only thing you knew how to do was sell other people's ideas.
Yeah, well, at least I still got a pulse, babe.
but let's not dwell, right? The first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna... Wow! That is awesome. Are those involuntary defenses? Oh man, that's hot. You see, I'm gonna get that mask off you. And I'm gonna find out what makes you tick. Because you just smell like next level bioengineering. And you know what that smells like to me, kid? That smells like money. Okay, I'm gonna hit the gym. Leg day, can't skip it. Get her to tell us where my new form is. Yeah. Can't really open the plaza without it. Oh, and use him.
Time to finish what we started on the bridge.
No cameras now.
Fall the fuck back.
Whoa.
Do you know how to raise a pet? They just suffer with you? What?
Are you okay?
Why?
They were gonna kill you.
Have you tried?
Holy shit.
Tougher than I look, huh?
Let's find a way out of here.
Buddy.
Roxxon kept Rhino instead of giving him to the police. It's crazy.
Nothing about Roxxon surprises me anymore.
You okay?
I will be, once we're out. I'm shutting off security cams. Can you check that computer? What did you find?
There's the exit. Through this office. We have to lift the base lockdown first, from the control room.
First, we need to escape the security wing. I'll go down to the floor, see what we're dealing with.
Oh no. That's sad.
Venom worked in the cell. Should work on the door. I can find whatever's powering. Hello?
It's unlocked. I'm headed to the floor.
Right above you.
That security door is our way out, but I'll have to hack a few terminals to disable the alarm.
I'll handle the security goons.
Security cameras are down in the south wing. Rhino probably turned them off. Heard he wanted to question the prisoners.
Bet that other guy could get even Spider-Man to squeal.
There's two more ahead.
How'd we even find those two? Did Rhino track them? No, he's just a tool. Point and shoot. An outside agent gave us their location.
Oh my god.
Word of advice. Watch what you say around Krieger. He's seen to left.
Guess we're going in loud.
Yeah, I guess it's for the best then. I'm sorry to hear you've had so much trouble with that. That's really sad. Hey, friend. He says, I hear you talking about pets. Oh, hey, bud. Who's this? Well, who's this young man? Well, come here, bud. Who's this? Coming to say hello. Oh, it's Mr. Patch. We take good care of Mr. Patch. You gotta. Right, bud? Who's this main man? What? Hey, fella. Good to see ya. Whoa. Why can't I? Oh no. He's excellent company. He's, yeah, he's a legend.
On it.
Right, bud?
Looks like some kind of record archive. Wonder what's on these computers. More info on Rhino.
I know he says he wants out of that suit, but let's face it, the metal onesie is the only reason anyone gives a damn about him. Just upgrade his armor. If we help him smash Kid Spider, he'll forget all about wanting out.
There's nobody this guy won't manipulate. Notes about Roxxon independent contractors.
We need an outside partner to track Tinker and Spider-Man for us. Tombstone's off the grid. Black Cat's gone straight-ish. What about the guy in the purple? What did he go by? What was his name? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll do.
Is that Uncle?
That
My
can't be.
uncle?
No, no way. Another voice memo from Krieger.
I liked Rick Mason, I did, but bleeding hearts don't survive this business. Maybe we should set up a plaque in his memory, or name a bench after him. Yeah, I bet he'd love that.
Simon Krieger, bastion of compassion.
Name a bench after him, he says. Almost time. Got to keep that up.
Triggering the override. There's a voice memo on here.
Sir, the police are asking about Rhino. What do we tell them?
Our man at the raft is setting up a special work release program. Tell the police Rhino's doing a little community service.
Can't believe they got away with this.
Door's unlocked, but I need you to force it open.
Can do.
was only supposed to grab the girl.
Yeah, he didn't like that. Here's the deal, bud. Spider-Man's the best leverage I got against Miss Mason. I mean, you caught them together. Well, I mean, you caught them, but it was thanks to your intel. So clearly there's something going on there.
Guy's like 10 feet tall. More.
You agreed to leave the kid alone.
Uncle Aaron?
Ah, the kid. I love how you say that. It's just so paternal.
Guy reminds me of like Jason Bateman.
Let Spider-Man go, and I'll get you new form. Feed you underground intel, whatever you want.
Evil Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman can play evil.
Spider-Man.
Here's leverage for you. I've seen things. New form making people sick. What you did to Rick Mason. If I went public...
Yeah, but you won't. Here's the deal. You're a wanted thief. Plus all the jobs we've done together. But you'd be in the cell right next to mine. And we both know you're a little too self-serving for that. So, we're gonna head in and check on Miss Mason and Spider-Man. But it's kind of an invite-only party. Yeah. Bye.
Go there. No. Wait.
Do it.
Is that the reason we got captured?
No.
Nature calls.
I knew he worked with Roxxon, but I didn't think he'd sell me out.
I can't believe this. You led me into a trap. Why do I keep listening to you?
Finn, no. There has to be an explanation. I didn't know this would happen.
Just save it. Let's keep moving. Can you get this open?
Yeah, sure.
They initiated a lockdown. That's the control room we have to get into.
So we need past those security shutters.
Got a maintenance panel here, but it needs power.
Let me see what I can do.
Hey there.
Gotta be attached to a generator. Just need some venom, and we'll have power. I saw a generator close to where I came in. There! We got power.
Accessing... I can't hotwire the shutters, but I can move machinery, like that crane.
Maybe we can use that. I'll look around.
They build engines for their APCs in here. Hey, I can raise and lower that crane. Is that useful?
Maybe this crane can help us out somehow. Hey, crane's over this engine thing now.
Engine thing. I've got an idea. Can you move the crane back to the assembly line?
Yeah, think I know where you're headed.
Okay, this laser should activate the engine. Ugh, crap. Laser sorted out.
Think I can reroute power. Nice. Webs are conducting electricity.
The laser shorted, but it still works. Needs a new power source.
Those nodes can work if I can find power. use those nodes and some webs. Reroute power to the laser. That glass is in the way. There's a node on that claim. You're good. Use a laser.
One laser coming up.
Perfect. If I overcharge the engine, it'll be explosive.
And explosive is just what we need to destroy those shutters.
Time to make it explosive. Get down!
Let's go. Almost out. That's our way out. Give me a few minutes to get it open.
Looks like they guessed our plan.
Not hard. There's only one exit.
Do what you gotta do, my friend.
All right, I'll take care of those guards. You get that door open.
One thing. Did you ever think about calling me to tell me you were Spider-Man? You know, after my parents died, Rick basically had to become my dad. I thought I'd miss having a brother, but I had you.
Finn, Keep this door open! That won't hold forever.
Go! I'll be fine, just go! Those guys with the lights on their helmets can spot heat signatures. They'll see you if you try to go invisible.
Wonder how much of their R&D department is dedicated to fighting us.
Probably millions of dollars in untaxed money. You clear the floor, I'll work on overriding security so we can get out. I can still access machinery if you need me to move anything. They know you're here. They're calling reinforcements.
Guess I'm doing this the loud way. You good in there?
Yeah, those webs are holding the door. Whole base is on alert though, so be careful.
you don't trust me.
You're right. I know.
What can I do to change that?
Stop going behind my back. And stop acting like I haven't thought this through. No one will get hurt when I take down the plaza. No one except Roxanne. You know they deserve it.
Just promise to talk it through with me, okay? I promise to listen. Really listen.
I've made up my mind, Miles. You need to start accepting that.
Then I'm gonna have to stop you. You need to start accepting that.
I'm through. Meet me in the showroom on the far side of the assembly line.
See you there.
Coming?
Looks like they locked the doors. I'll find another way. What if we went public about Rick's death?
Do you have proof? Because I don't think the word of two vigilantes is gonna convince people.
There's gotta be a way. I think that's the exit. Hey. Lost and found.
Thanks. I know this place. This is Krieger's lab.
Krieger has a lab?
Mostly for show, but yeah. Rick showed me a photo once.
Krieger's lab. Wait. All the current new firm project data's on here. Toxicity reports, failed safety reviews, and Krieger's name's on everything. This would destroy Roxanne.
You like my new color? Immune to your little zappy pops.
Sappy Pops? Come on, man.
Now, we finish this!
You handle Rhino, I'll take the guard. Let's go for a ride. Gotta steer him toward those tanks. Hope it weakens his armor. Need to steer him toward those tanks. We need to break his armor.
I will give you good day.
A good death.
I think that's his sick version of a compliment.
You cannot survive this.
I don't know why I can't get on him all of a sudden. Okay.
Gotta damage his armor.
But I only need to knock you down once.
Keep him down. His armor's tough.
Roxanne's armor first.
Can't tell if am I hurting him?
Anything they build, we can destroy. Keep
Are you feeling the
I feel like I'm not
Keep the pressure on.
doing the right thing when he's kneeling down. Still playing Miles Morales, yeah. This is only my third time. I think I'm pretty far into the game at this point. But I haven't been playing consistently. Welcome in.
Oh my god, he's throwing a tank!
Maybe if I charge the engines. Guess Rockstar didn't plan for exploding engine blocks when they designed their new armor.
Oh my god, hit him.
I'm not gonna kill the guy. That's not how we work.
Really? I mean, I think it's safe to say this is self-defense at this point.
Fancy armor's looking a little shabby, Rhino.
Not far in the game? Well, I'm actually glad about that then. I heard this game was pretty short, and I was disappointed about that because I was hoping for a substantial experience like the first one. So I'm glad I'm not that far, considering I've already played a good bit of it. Somebody said they beat it in like 5 hours. It took me over 20 to beat the other one.
Roxxon armor's disabled. You're up.
On it. Ready for some zappy pops, big guy?
I do not like you.
Don't stop. We're gonna break it.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. Sleepy Alexi? Ready for a nap?
I do not.
He's punch drunk. Play into him. He's stunned. We've almost got him.
Wait. Just make sure he doesn't do anything. I'll be right back.
Nice.
Krieger said it'll shut Roxxon down. The right way.
You know, Krieger told me how your brother died. Very amusing.
Shut up.
He also told me it was your fault.
Krieger updated the reactor. Tried to supercharge it to make his deadline. If Finn goes through with her plan... Oh my god. Harlem.
You watched him die. Helpless.
Is this her Breaking Bad moment?
Finn the reactor.
Come near me again, I'll kill you.
But we're family.
My family's dead.
Genki, I need help.
I'm gonna go grab a washcloth, some antibiotics.
Miles? Where have you... ¿Pero qué pasó? What are you wearing?
I have to tell you something.
Would she immediately think, oh my god, my son's Spider-Man, or would she think he's just wearing a costume?
Finn's attacking the plaza.
Yeah.
So that was you chasing her through the city. As Spider-Man.
That's awesome.
You could have died. No lo puedo creer. Why didn't you tell me about any of this? All those talks we had? How to keep yourself safe? But
It's kind of a non-starter with a mother. A mother's not really down with the child being Spider-Man.
And the other Spider-Man's gone. I just keep making things worse and worse. Now I screwed up things with you.
Miles, there is nothing you could ever do or ever be that would make me stop loving you. Nada. You give me strength, Miles. That's all a hero really is. Someone who's brave for the people they love.
Just a guy who doesn't give up.
Gloria's handling Feast, and Teo's gonna help us go door to door.
Perfect. Let's get this evacuation started. I'll meet you outside. You remind me more of your father every day. You stay safe.
Well,
That's it. Just be safe out there.
Hey, I'm telling people in Harlem they need to evacuate before me and your mom go door to door.
okay, cool. I wanted to say, thanks for always having my back, man. Hey, I could use your help before you go.
You got it.
I want to cross-reference underground activity with buildings that could store a new form. Maybe you could hack Oscorp's surveillance towers, or...
I'm in. It'll take a while to narrow down.
That's all right. Thanks, man. Gonna stretch my legs a little, then head out.
Alrighty, I guess I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you for hanging out. This was a fun one. I'm enjoying this game, and look forward to doing it again soon. Hope to see you there. Thanks again. Have a good